Welcome guys, this is one of the best scalping strategy to trade volatility, trade index and make consistent profit. The time frame is 5 minutes time frame. You need only 3 indicators to make this massive profit. Moving average, RSI and the Ishimoku indicator. These are the only 3 indicators you need to make massive profit scalping volatility time index at 5 minutes time frame. So all you need is to pay attention, understand how to set up the indicators, how to make use of them to understand, and you will enjoy your profits. Now what I need from you is to do what? Pay attention, understand every bit of this video. The indicators will show you where to make your entry, where to place your stop loss. Do you understand? They will show you where to make your entry and where to place your stop loss. So first of all, I will delete the current settings on my screen so that you will follow up how to set it up from scratch. Do you understand? So let me delete the current. Now this is what only moving average is on my screen now. So let's go straight on how to set up the indicators. So first of all, you hit on F. Now this is the moving average. This is what a moving average. Now here is what the settings for moving average. Pay attention, you can copy it down or screenshot it because this is the settings is the most important aspect. If you mix any data, if you miss any data, the whole thing will mess up. Do you understand? So on my screen now, this is what the settings for moving average. The period is what? 100, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close. Now when you come to the style, you can choose any color of your choice. Do you understand? So this is all about moving average. So once you are done setting it up this way, you click on done. Click on done. Now the next indicator is RSI and the Ishimoku indicator. So these two indicators, the first one you need to insert is RSI. The first indicator to insert after moving average is what? RSI. So you click on F plus sign, locate RSI. RSI, that is the relative strength index indicator. So on my screen now, here is what? RSI. This is RSI, relative strength index. So you click on it. Now this is the default setting for RSI. Default setting, the period of default setting is 14, but you click, it changes to 1. Changes what? To 1. So once it changes to 1, apply to close. That's all about the RSI settings. You click on done. Now the third indicator is Ishimoku indicator. Pay attention, this one is a little bit tricky, so pay attention. Now you see that there are 2 F plus sign on my screen, but where I want you to click is on the second FI. Look at this. This is where I want you to click for to insert Ishimoku indicator. Do you understand? So you click on this second FI. Now locate Ishimoku indicator. Now on my screen now, this is Ishimoku indicator here. This is what? Ishimoku indicator. So you click on it. Now this is the default setting for Ishimoku indicator. On your screen, this is what you are going to see. This is what the default setting for Ishimoku indicator. Now pay attention, let's set it up the way we are going to make use of it in this strategy. Now first of all, you change 26 to 0. That is the first thing. Now once you change it to 0, the second setting is what? Click fill ticket. Do you understand? So that is the second thing. Now the third thing is from style, under style, change all of them to 1 pixel. Change all of them to 1 pixel. Now once you are done setting all of them to 1 pixel, now the next thing to do is to change the color. The first color, change it to white. The second color, change it to white. Now the third one, which is the up Kumo, change it to green. Change it what? To green. Now the down Kumo, change it to red. Now the Shuku span, change it to white. So this is all about settings for Ishimoku indicator. Once you are done setting it up this way, you click on done. Do you understand? Now let's go back to our charts. Now this is how it look. Do you understand? Now the next thing is to how to apply this, how to make use of it. I said this indicator will show you where to make your trade and where to place your stop loss. Do you understand? So pay attention. Let's flow. Now this is how to use this indicator. Let's start from here. Now, when you see there are conditions, first of all, the candlesticks must be close to moving average. The candlesticks must be close to what? Moving average. When they are far away from moving average, you don't make the trade. This is the moving average. The candlesticks must be close to moving average. Now, this is where to make your entry, where the Ishimoku, now here is red, where it turns to green, where it changed to green. That is first condition. Now the second thing is that once it changed to green, that is a bullish trend. The candlesticks must be above moving average. That is the second condition. Now the third condition is that the candlesticks must be close to moving average. Now the reason for this is because we are going to use the moving average as the place where we are going to put our stop loss. Now this is how it is done. Now from this point of crossing, this is where the crossing occur, so it turns green, and this is what a sign of bullish trend. So you make a buy entry from the point where the color change occur. Look at it. So you make your buy entry here, and your stop loss should be below the moving average, just below the moving average. That is where your stop loss should be, and this is what excess profit. You understand? Now in a case whereby the candlesticks are far away from the moving average, that trade is not going to hold. That is what a false signal. Do you understand? Why is there a false signal? Is because if you use the moving average as your stop loss, you are going to risk higher margin of your bankroll. Do you understand? So that is it. Now let's proceed. See, this is enough gain. Now the candlesticks are still above moving average. So only, for instance, look here, the color changes red here, but we are not going to put this under consideration because the candlesticks are still above moving average. Do you understand? So we proceed. Now you can make your entry here again where the color changes green. You can make your entry here and put your stop loss below the moving average. Do you understand? This is it. Make your entry where the color change occur. Then put your stop loss below the moving average. Do you understand? And this is a small profit. Now, whenever you are holding a trade and the candlestick crosses moving average, that signal has been violated. Do you understand? So don't miss that. Now this is another proxy here. This is color changes to red. The color changes to red here, and that is the first condition. Second condition, the candlesticks must be below moving average. So in this case, the candlesticks are below moving average. Do you understand? So you make your trade entry. Make your sell entry here. This is where the crossing occurs. So you use the moving, you place your stop loss just above the moving average, and this is what excess profit. Now let's proceed. Now here is another crossing here. Now the first thing is that the color changes to green. Now the candlesticks are above moving average and also close to moving average. So this is what a perfect buy signal. Do you understand? So you make your entry immediately. This is a color change here. This is where the color change is. You place here stop loss just below the moving average, and this is what excess profit. Guys, this strategy pays a lot. Don't forget, this is Optimal FX, where profitable strategies are being shared. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button, share the video, let others benefit. Thank you.